and I'm excited about it. We're going to get this finished up tonight. I'm going to give myself 45 minutes. So starting now, we're going to go 45 minutes from now. Fingers crossed we shall be done with this project by then, because I'm sure everybody is sick of this. I know I'm starting to get sick of this. So we shall see if it's going to make a difference. Everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome in. I'm super excited to finally have this done. I am duper duper excited to have this done. But what I've done is I took a Dollar Tree. Let's see, anybody in here? I took a Dollar Tree plaque here, okay? And I cut her down, and I have my words from the Michaels. And I think what we're going to do is just glue this plaque to the stand so that it has some words on it. And it's going to say, "Welcome Witches." And I'm pretty sure I'm just going to leave the top as is. I don't know if we'll keep Mr. Batty in there or not. I'm feeling a little batty. But these are the words that I'm going to use. These are from Michaels. They were $2.99 with 60% off. So that'll work. I also, while I started my laundry and went potty and did all the things, I went ahead and pulled out some fairy lights. I want this guy to light up. So I'm hoping that I can get it to light up and be beautiful and do all the things. As I mentioned, I don't know if I'm keeping this arrangement. I'm not 100% sure because I don't know where the heck I'm going to put it. So everything's been decorated for my house for Halloween already. Are you guys decorated for Halloween? Gotta let me know. I would love to know if you are decorated for Halloween. So I have these fairy lights here, and we're going to put it within the arrangement. I actually pulled 2 packs because I know that it's a bigger project, and I want to make sure that the lights are all throughout the florals and all the good stuff to light it up. I think it'd be beautiful on a table scape, in like a centerpiece, a table centerpiece, or if you have a console, like an entry table, and it would bring some lights. You would love that. Y'all, I'll show you guys. There's a lot more people in here. This is my 3rd time going live with this project. I've probably spent a few hours. I love these wired fairy lights, but I'll tell you, they are a pain in the tail feather to get untangled. Let me tell you what. Holy macaroni in a pot. I'll show you guys up close what she's looking like so far. She is not finalized because I know I want the skeleton guy to sit on top of my flowers. I'm just not 100% sold on the white flower in the center. And I would love to hear your guys' opinion on it. Looky there. We finally got her unraveled, y'all. Looky there. But the middle of a kitchen table for a tablescape, end of a table console for some height. I just think that it's a beautiful piece. I just don't know if I have somewhere for it. Now, with that being said, I've been trying to get more confident on selling my pieces. And I'm thinking this one might be for sale. I'm not 100% sure if anybody would even buy it, but I'm pretty sure that I like it. I'm pretty sure I like it. I don't know. What am I saying? Okay, here it is up close in all of her glory. She's got a little whoop-de-woo with a spider on her. We got lots of beautiful florals in there. Very creepy, very beautiful. Like I said, I'm not 100% sold on the white flower, so she's not glued in. The bat's not glued in up there at the top, and neither is the little skeleton man. So since I'm not 100%, if you guys like it, give me lots of hearts, please, for the ones that Christina says, "I love the way it looks." Oh, that's so sweet. If you like it, give me hearts. You don't have to comment, but I would like to know your opinion. That is why I do these on lives. Give me lots of hearts, please. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed my fairy lights. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to turn around my end. I'm going to start feeding my fairy lights. I think we should light up the top of the hat. If I have to go back with some black paint, then I sure will. Let me see what it looks like before I glue her down, because I don't want to take away from the texture on the hat. I love the way the texture turned out. Using that drop cloth was the right way to go. I'm just trying to see, I can paint the wire black to blend in to my hat. That's not a problem. But I just want to see if it's going to look right lit up. And it does. Of course it does. Fairy lights on everything and anything. Yes, please. Yes, yes, please. So I'm just going to put a dab of hot glue. Try not to burn myself, but I want the tip of that light to hit that tip of that hat. And I will go back, probably not with you guys on the live, but I will go back through and paint this wire, because it'll literally like stand out like a sore thumb. I'm pretty sure she will. So we'll go around the whip-de-roo. I pulled out 2 sets here, so she shall have enough lighting. How much width should I give her is the question. She's going to be pretty in the dark, y'all. Lit up. Oh, yes, darling. All lit up. Yes, darling. So here's the thing. I've never been confident enough to sell my pieces. If I was to sell this, I think it's going to be one of those higher priced pieces, because obviously I have spent hours on this. As far as cost of material, I don't have tons of cost of material, just because I do have a lot of stuff in my stash already. So that's not bad. But I had been talking to some ladies here on the Ticker Talks, and I was asking what would they give for a piece like this. And look at that light already, you guys. It's so whimsical. My thought process behind this piece was to be primitive and farmhouse and all the things, and so far we're looking good. I'm just going to use a little bit of hot glue to tack these lights down and let the light bulb cover that hot glue so it's not noticeable. But with these lights, they're really cool because they are wired lights and they do hold their shape, which is awesome. But look at her so far, you guys. Give me the hearts if we're liking her. Let me know, let me know, let me know. We are going to put a saying on her. I know that everybody's kind of over the laugh, live, love, era, as you would say. Okay, I'm going to have to bring her back around so I can see what I'm doing here in the front. Yes, we are going to somehow put the light under the Spidey guy. And because I really like that spider on that leaf, I think it's super cool. And we're going to tack it on down. Make sure that it's nice and taut to the hat. There we go. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Now, I do want the hat to have, let's see, the light box needs to be accessible. That is important. So, I think what I'll do is, first of all, tack it down so it'll stay in place back here too, because little booger's wanting to wrap. Okay, we'll tack her down right here where that little bulb's going to go. And are you guys liking it so far? This is so cool. Oh, I love that. What I hate is every time I leave TikTok and I come back, it literally brings me hundreds of views at first, and then everybody leaves me. So tonight, my goal is to get at least 50 people watching at a time, and the only way we're going to do that is if you guys light up them hearts. Give me all the hearts you can. Push us out to the For You page. Let everybody else see this beautiful masterpiece. Okay, that's a little vain, don't you think, Amanda? Definitely think, but hey, it's a good thing I didn't glue these little pieces down just yet. So I'm going to take this and wrap it here towards the front so that I can try to end up with the battery pack in the back. Battery pack in the back. That rhymed. And my rose will light up, but the wires will be covered. Yes. Okay. So I want this lighting to show, but not take away from anything. So I am going to put it on the white band as well. Tack it down right here, and then my battery pack will be glued up under the hat and it will not be visible. Love that. Yes. Come on, guys. Light up them hearts for me. Light them up. Light them up. Light them on up. And YouTube, I'm sorry I haven't gotten your comments up yet. Give me just a second. I hope nobody has commented yet. All right, I need to tack this one down just a little bit better because it didn't stay the last time. All right, and get this one up here at the front so that that light will shine on through. And so far, what do we think? She's looking good, y'all. She's looking good. Okay, I'm liking her the way that she is. I'm going to try to tuck the lights down under so you don't see the wire, because that's the whole point of it, to light up without it being noticeable. And then with the other one, I am going to start working on the base. Why I think about how the heck I'm going to get that white flower to blend in. So where did you come out of? Oh, down here at the bottom. Okay, I'm going to need to get some glue on you. What's everybody doing tonight? How was your weekend? Did everybody have a good weekend? What's everyone doing? What you up to? Tell me what's going on. So I'm going to put this off to the side so you can see it. I was thinking about doing a little something with the creepy cloth. And I'm going to wait on my second set of fairy lights because the sign I want to be lit up to. Originally, I was going to add this guy here, trick or treat, to it. I love the way that looks. However, I decided against it. The white flower makes it pop. So we do like the white flower then. Is that what I'm hearing? Come on, guys. Talk to your girl. We're liking the white flower, right? Okay, let me see if I can get YouTube's pulled up here. Yep, okay. Awesome. Give me a second here. I do need a drink. All right. So I took one of those long Dollar Tree signs and I took it to my saw and I cut it down the width of my Welcome Witches words. So because it's obviously a witch project, I think the Welcome Witches underneath here will look just as good as that trick or treat. Now, here's the thing. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just dress the backing of it with ivory, since we have ivory popping through the image. And then I also am going to paint my words ivory with black distressing so that it'll pop against the black background. Now I want it to look witchy. I want it to look, you know, all the creepy things. So hopefully it'll look right. Hopefully. Emily, hi. Yes, everybody likes the white flower. I wasn't sure. So it looks like we're going to keep her. I want to somehow incorporate the little skeleton guy is going to get incorporated somehow, some way. I need to paint he's a Dollar Tree skeleton guy. I just cut off his little tip. So he's going to sit up there. Okay. I got to get his eyes painted. I'm going to somehow incorporate this little creepy hand. I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's little bones through here as well. So I don't know if I'll put him on my witch sign. And then I like the way this bat looks with this guy, but I don't know how I'm going to incorporate him either. The first thing I'm going to do is go through and sand where I cut this with my saw, with my little finger zip sander. Do you guys like to see what I'm doing, or do you want to see the floral arrangement in the front? You guys tell me. You're the boss, applesauce. I'm just here to entertain you and get this project done. I've worked on it almost all weekend, y'all, and I'm low-key over it. High-key, low-key, all the keys over it. I'm going to grab Plaster by Waverly. I think the plaster color is going to fit that flower best. And I'm going to grab some painter's paper. You guys, I made the viral ghosties as well. That is all over TikTok. And I'll tell you, I use Mod Podge and school glue mixture to get those puppies to pop or to stand up on their own, and they did not stand up on their own. Like, what the flip? How did all these people with this viral ghosty do this? I don't understand. Like, seriously? So I'm going to grab my distressing brush. This is a used distressing painter's brush that I've used a lot. Yes, the hand could be placed up coming from behind the flower, looking like it's holding it. That is a great idea. I love that idea. You know what? Before I attach it to my sign like I thought I was going to, we can actually give it a go and see, because as you can see, it's very symmetrical. So whatever I did on one side, I did on the other. And we can totally see if it looks right. So we got the skeleton guy over here and the little hand coming up holding the flower over there. Ah, girl, you might be onto something. I do like it. I see what you're saying. I like that. Girl, yes. I haven't glued this down yet, but I gotta get Skelly's eyes painted in. I haven't glued it down yet, but I like that. I like that. Is that what you meant, girly? Yes. Good, 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 good. Okay. So I'm going to distress. Oh, man, I don't have this plaster open. I might have a little one open. Hold on, guys. I got Waverly. Yeah, I already have one open. That's why. All right. Shake it on up. Shake, shake, shake it on up. Shake it on up. Shake, shake, shake it on up. Do we like the lights on it, guys? Come on, push this out. Come on, guys, give me all the hearts. Let's get it to the For You. Before I left, I went to eat seafood tonight. My honey did a seafood boil for me for my birthday. And we had all the teenage kids over. It was a blast. But before we did that, I had so many people watching. It was amazing. I had my views up to like, I think it was like, I had like 90 people in the room, and I had to go eat. I had to leave to go eat. I was so mad. I was like, dang, I finally got people watching me, and now I got to go. That sucked so bad. So with my distressing, I'm just going to go through here with this brush and just go back and forth in one direction, just like that. And I'm actually going to take my zip sander as well. Well, before it even dries, I'm going to go through and I'm going to sand it. Make it look old and warm to try to kind of match my candlestick. My candlestick is also homemade. It was an old chair that I took apart and decided to do something like that, which was really cool. So I'm going to see if I can distress some of that wood back. Yeah, baby. I love the way that looks. So that's going to look really good and go fairly well. And it fits just right and snug in there. So I might have to cut it down just a tad. Maybe. I don't know. It might even look good down at the bottom with some Spanish moss. But I kind of like it better here. Do we like it at the bottom or do we like it at the top, guys? This is why I like to go live. It's because I love to get y'all's help. I need your help. Okay, so for the witch's words, I'm going to go ahead and get a smaller brush to paint the words. Yeah, we'll go with this side and we're going to paint them Waverly. Are we going to paint them Waverly or am I going to make a dark burnt umber color? What color are you? You're like a brownish orange. Let me see. Nope, you're more pinkish. Okay, okay. What color are you? And then I could put some brown in it and darken it up. Oh, I might like this a lot better. So let me find a small brush. I need a tiny brush because I'm going to take this brown paint and I'm going to paint my, at the top. Okay, everybody says top. I'm going to paint my witch's broom with this amber color. Brown color? I don't know what color it is. I think it's called burnt umber. It's very popular in the crafty community. Burnt umber is very, very crafty. So earlier we were talking about Honey took me for my birthday. We had been together for 14 years. We are not married, okay? I want to be married so bad, but Honey's first marriage did not end well. He could go the rest of his life without getting married again. But me as a lady, I want to be married. And I dreamt to be married since I was a little girl. I mean, since I was little, I've dreamt of my wedding dress. You guys know the drill, right? Well, this weekend for my birthday after 14 years, okay? And I never threw a fit about being married because I knew that his boys' education came first. I knew that it was important to him. He was a single dad of three boys that have full custody of his boys. And because he was a single dad, he got help financing from the, for them to go to a private school. And our schools in this area are really bad. So I knew that it would be the youngest would have to graduate high school before we would get married. Well, guess what? The youngest is in his senior year, y'all. So Honey this weekend was like, hey, I'll go take you to go see some rings. You can go pick out your ring. And I'm like, huh? Wait, say what? I was so shocked, y'all. We went to the jewelry store and I don't know what I want. Okay. This is the conversation we were having earlier. And I felt like we didn't really get to, happy birthday. Thank you so much. I didn't feel like we really got to finish the conversation. So I want to kind of picked up where we left off. I don't know. So I made this orange color, this burnt orange color for the Welcome Witches, but I think the white is really going to pop more. Maybe I should just use this color for the Witch's Broom. That's what I should do. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Because I think the ivory is going to pop so much better than that orangey color for sure. So anyways, he takes me to the mall, to one of their jewelry stores. And I honestly have always been a K jewelry girl. Like I've had multiple pieces from K's jewelry. Wait, hold on. K's jewelry. Hold on. Purple is good Halloween color for words, maybe. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it on the neutral side though. Yeah, I was trying to keep it just real neutral if possible. And somehow it got some orange in there. But anyway, so he takes me to the mall. And I'm so excited, y'all. Like, I'm just over the moon excited. Can't believe Honey's finally ready to talk about rings. And, I'm over the moon excited about this. I get there and we go to a different place in the mall. And She is obviously a sales lady. That's her job, is sales. And I understand that because I'm in sales too. But for someone that didn't know what they wanted, and it was such a big deal to me that Honey took me to go see rings, she ruined the experience. Okay. I was very upset about this. I really just wanted to go and get an idea of what I want. Honey knows that I'm a picky gal. I'm very picky, to be honest with you. I hate how picky I am, but he knows how picky I am, so he wanted to take me, pick out the ring, and let me pick it out and say, okay, this is the one I want. And then when he's ready, then he's got it for when he's ready, you know. And I got the ring that I want because I literally one time for Christmas he bought me a ring and I loved it. Don't get me wrong, but I actually had him return it. It wasn't that I was going to return the ring. I would have wore it regardless because obviously Honey picked it out. It wasn't my style and it wasn't my jam. But when I went to go get it sized, they couldn't size that particular ring. And I lucked out and I was happy about it. Honey wasn't so happy, but I was. It's good still. It's good. Will still be beautiful. Yeah. I'm going to use Waverly White or plaster or ivory. What am I using? Plaster. So, are you guys interested in this story or not? Should I just talk crafts? Let me know. I noticed that I'm lagging a little bit on TikTok and on YouTube as well. This is a horrible brush for this. Let me know if you want me to keep going because I don't have to. I think this is a better option. Definitely a lot better brush. Okay, guys, while we're sitting here waiting for this to get painted, I put a lot of love into this project. I really have. And I like it, but I don't think it's turning out the way that I envisioned it. I think the oranges peeped in there and took a star of the show. You're fine. Keep going. Okay. So I'm in sales. I do sales too. And I know I have a certain number that I have to hit every month. And I know that when I got a customer that's actually in front of me that I need to, take full advantage of what I got in front of me. And trust me, I freaking know. But this, I was there to see what I liked. I was there. I was so excited, you guys. Like, Honey doesn't, I talk about marriage for years, right? I'm like, I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of waiting. 14 years. We're happy. We've raised our boys together. We've raised all four boys together. I mean, this was a huge deal for Honey to take me and look at rings. This was huge. And I couldn't believe he was actually even serious, ready, all the things. So when I was so excited, you guys, I got there and the sales lady follows me. I just want to look in their containers or their, what's it called? Displays. I just wanted to look in their space. Sparkle would be really pretty. Yes, a white rose with white sparkles. That's a good idea. Um, but I was so flippin' excited to be there. And this lady, she literally followed me around the whole jewelry store. And it was clear. She was like, she didn't know if we were going to buy this ring up front. She didn't know if we were going to finance it. She didn't know if we even had the money for it or if we could afford it, whatever. She didn't know, but she was so dang set on running Kev's credit and getting financing for the ring. Like, she goes, by the time she finally finds what she wants, we can have your credit ran. It's like, wait a minute, hold on. You know, I always been a princess cut girly, but I don't necessarily want to go princess cut for my wedding ring. I don't know why, but I don't necessarily want to. So I don't know. So she follows me all the way around the store. I can't even look in the display because she's like, come look at this. Oh, look at this one, Amanda. Try this one on. Look at this. Look at this. And then I started realizing, okay, I don't want something that has a bunch of diamonds around the band. I want more something solitaire, right? And Honey's like, I want to buy a ring with the engagement ring and wedding ring together That way I can just buy it as a set and don't have to waste money on another ring, when the wedding actually comes. And which makes sense, I mean, that's obviously smart thinking. And she kept showing me rings that weren't my style, was her style. And I was just like, she didn't even ask me. She didn't even ask me. And then when she told up, I was like, oh, that's pretty. Because she's like, I love this one. And it's like, if I don't say I like, that I like it, then I feel like I'm offending her. I couldn't tell why it was awful. So, after one jewelry store and that girl following us all over the store, obviously honey's uncomfortable. We're already in a jewelry store that he's uncomfortable in being in. And do you think we got to go to another one? No. She ruined it for me. I was so upset. And by the time I left there, I was more confused than what I was before we even arrived. Like, I think I like a marquee, which is the actual diamond cut. I think I like a pear shape. I don't know. I know I like solitaire. I know that it's hard to find the band and the engagement ring and the band together, and then pricing. So just the engagement ring alone, I don't I didn't ask honey what the budget was. To me, I'm like, hey, as long as it's sterling silver and it doesn't turn my finger green, I'm good. Like, it don't need to be a brand new. It don't need to be a fancy big diamond. I've never been that type of girl. I want you to put more thought into the proposal than the ring. The ring is, yeah, I mean, honestly, I could care less if it was a real diamond, a lab, a zirconia. I don't give a flying flip. And then when they're talking prices, they're sitting there talking about $3,500 for the engagement ring, and I'm just like, what? I'm thinking in my head, I could get a new refrigerator for that. I can get a new. I mean, because we've been together for so long. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I was so sad. I was so upset. I was so disappointed. She ruined it for me. Like, I don't think she understood what a big deal it was that we were actually even there looking at him. Like, think about it. 14 years together, and I wanted to marry the man the day I met him. Okay? Can you imagine? There's even been times where I'm like, I don't know if I can wait until these kids graduate. I want to marry you now. If you're not going to marry me, maybe I need to move on. I'm a godly woman that, don't want to be shacking up. My grandmother's dying wish was for us to get married. I have a video from my grandmother. She said, Mandy, get your phone out. And I got it out. And she said, I want you to film me saying this, and I want you to show Kat. And I have a video of my grandmother from maybe, I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks before she passed, in the hospital, okay, saying, I want you to get married. And obviously, that alone was enough for me to, okay, am I going to stay in this relationship or not? My grandmother's dying wish, and I can pull it up right now and show you. Break my heart, and I probably cry, but, it's just like, seriously, bro, I don't know. Have you guys had any experiences like that? Are you guys married? Are you the type? I get lots of hearts here. So, are we married? Let me know in the comments, you guys. Um, do I have a right to be upset, or do you think I'm overreacting? Because I do have a tendency to overreact. I'm a very dramatic person. Not that I like that about myself, but it's true. All right, we finally got the skelly. Has some eyes there. All right, still don't have any. If you guys have been married, are married, are you guys the type that want to be married? Let me know. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. She ruined it for me, and I was very sad about it, y'all. I gotta be completely honest with you. I was extremely, because after we left the mall, we got dinner from the mall. We went home, and we talked about it, and now I don't know that it'll be brought back up. I think if I would have found what I liked, I think Honey would have walked out of that store with that ring that day. But I'll never know because I didn't find anything I liked. Married 37 years. Yes. You go, girl. That is a huge accomplishment. I got another one that says married 38 years. Do you know how much in this day and age that is like an Olympic gold medal? Tell me, you guys just do you have your routine and you know what works for you? Is that what it is? Like, holy macaroni. How in the world did you guys get through that? I cannot wait until I can say that. That is phenomenal. Do you love them just as much as you do when you first met them? Or do you love them more? Like, tell me more. I love love. I'm a Libra girl. We love us some love. We do, we do. Tell me more. When I got married, he had 3 teenagers, and so did I. You guys were the real Brady bunches? That is great. Oh my gosh. That is the coolest. That is so cool. I love him more. Yes. I can honestly say, after 14 years with Honey, girl, that man, ooh wee, I love him way more than I could ever imagine. You know what my thing is these days is my fear of losing him. Like when he goes to work as a truck driver and I'll be dang if it you guys, I'm serious. My fear of losing him, and especially with us not being married, what would happen to me? You know, like the house is in his name, obviously, like he had everything established when I met him. That's what obviously I fell in love with, how good of a dad he was and how well he took care of his babies and his house and his responsibilities. Because at the age when I met Honey, there wasn't guys out there doing that, y'all. They just weren't out there doing it like they were supposed to. Let me tell you, and it's gotten worse since then. My girlfriends that are single are excited if the man's got a driving license, okay? Okay. I'm 39 as of Friday, and I'll be dang if it ain't a real dang thing. I'm telling you, it's sad. Um, that's what they called us, the Brady Bunch. Oh, yeah, you guys were the real life Brady Bunch. That's so cool. And that's hard. That's so hard. Hold on, you said you were married for, hold on, 35 years. And I'll tell you what's the hardest about being married for that long, on top of just regular everyday life, is blended families, right? Especially if the kids are littler and you guys have different, like Honey and I had totally different discipline styles, is what I'm trying to say. And us trying to discipline them babies, oy vey, and my son was a troubled one. Let me tell you, that poor boy, he struggled because we moved an hour and a half away from my family, and my son was so attached to my mother and my sister because I was a single mommy, and my son was so attached to them ladies. So when we left and I ripped him away from my family, it was hard on him. It was so hard on him. And I, yeah, anyways, that is the hardest, is blended families. To have 6, oh, okay, so this is what it's looking like. We got her distressed. I painted the broom, gave her that burnt umber color for the what you call it, the broom part. I don't know what you call that dang thing. What's that dang thing called? The broom part. The broom part. We're calling it that. Oh my gosh, I got 15 minutes to hurry up and be done. I told myself I give myself 45 minutes to craft, and I'm gonna paint. I'm gonna paint. I'm gonna paint the back side of this broom so that if you see it from behind, because it comes off the sign just a little bit, then you will see a finished project. And I got some of that paint on my piece. No, thank you. And they all graduated. Don't ask me how. Amen to that, sister. I know, right? If you get them through that finish line, you're doing good. I used to think, honestly, if I could just get them graduated and out of the house, then we're good. We're good. Well, here we are. The three are graduated and out of the house, and they're doing great. Don't get me wrong. 23-year-old. If I don't know if anybody was here earlier on the live, the boys actually came over for a at-home seafood boil that Kev did for my birthday this weekend, and they were all here. And if you were here on the live earlier, I introduced you guys to him. But the 23-year-old owns his own home. So proud of that kiddo. And then the my boy, the 19-year-old, is getting ready to leave to go to the Air Force. Not soon enough for him, if you ask him. And then the 18-year-old, he found, which the 23-year-old single, my boy, the 19-year-old, found a girl, fell madly in love with her, and proposed to her because he thought he was leaving. And he didn't want to lose the love of his life. And then the 18-year-old also found a beautiful girl that we really, really like her as well. We like them all. And they all graduated. They're all working. To me, if they're not on that yucky drug, you know what I'm talking about, we all did really good. And if they can hold down a job, that's even better, girl. But they all seen Kevin working his butt off when they were growing up. So obviously they would get that from their dad. But I'm telling you, we have 3 children and 3 grandchildren. So with these boys, oh, I can't wait. You're so blessed. These boys, with them having their girlfriends and being madly in love, I'm just like, grandbabies, grandbabies, grandbabies. I can't wait. I cannot wait. But it's weird. It's so weird with the kids being out of the house. It is so dang weird. Like, all the kids out of the house, it's like, what do you do with yourself? Kevin and I have not adjusted to cooking for us. We still got one in the house. He's going to graduate this year, but we have not adjusted to just cooking for me and him. We're still cooking as if all the boys were still home. We're grocery shopping as if all the boys are still home, which is crazy, right? And it's an adjustment. It's such an adjustment. It's that empty nest ain't nothing to play with, y'all. Ain't nothing to play with. So I'm using this quick and thick tight bond. Quick and thick is what it's called. But it seeped, my glue seeped a little bit. My glue got on my background, guys. Oh no. I'm going to see if I can't maybe take this itsy bitsy little paintbrush. I guess I could paint over it after it's all said and done. But I'm going to see if I can't take this paintbrush and clean up some of this glue so that it don't ruin my dang project. Holy macaroni. That stinks. You guys, I don't know where I got that holy macaroni from. Have not a clue. Who says holy macaroni? But yeah, I was so disappointed after getting to go see my ring. So excited. I couldn't believe he actually said the words, because I have given up on it. I had given up. Like, I was good. If we didn't get married, whatever. I love this man. I'm not going anywhere. He's the love of my life. You know, regardless, I'm not going anywhere. So when he said, let's go look at rings, I was so excited. And for her to just follow me around and give me no indication and not allowing me to look, it was just awful. So now I don't ever know when we'll get to go look at rings again. I will say Honey found his wedding band that he likes, and it's really cool. But the prices, and then you got to insure them, and which is, I guess their insurance is pretty good, because she was like, if you wanted to pass it down to a grandchild one day, it'll still be insured, and they would make sure that it was taken care of for her. And hold on, I'll read your comment in just a second. Let me get this word laid. Okay. So while I'm waiting on that to dry, let me read up here. I did that too. Cooked for an army and the kids moved out. Yes. It's like, what do I do? I'm recently an empty nester. I last baby of 4 moved out, but I do have a 4 and 5 beautiful. Yeah, wait, I have 4 and 5 beautiful grands. So you just had one leave and you got grandbabies too. So you had 4 kids and they all moved out, but now you got grandbabies. Girl, I don't know how. I do not know how. So did you just like did they all start leaving one by one or did they all kind of leave at the same time? Like tell me more. Tell me more. And how is being a grandma? Is it as awesome as I think it is? I'm sure it is. It's got to be amazing. I told the 23-year-old tonight while they were on live when we introduced him, I'm like, your ladies, he's single. Because I want me a grandbaby. I don't want the 18 and the 19-year-old to bring one home, but 4 grands and one on the way. So the 4 to 5. Okay, got it. Got it. Do you know what you're having? You guys, can you imagine? Can you imagine if I'm blessed with a baby girl? A granddaughter. Ooh, all the bows, all the frills, all the nursery, like alone. You could not keep me away. Okay, so help me out with this one. Let's see if this worked. That over glue spill, I took some wet water and kind of like cleaned it up a bit with some water and black drippings from the paintbrush. And I'm hoping it'll dry like the other one did, but we'll see. All right, here she is glued, which is welcome. Yes, they are. But because I have all boys, am I going to be left out when it comes to grandbabies? I'm so dang worried about this. I lose sleep over this, y'all. Let me tell you what, I sure do. Like, I lose sleep because if that grandbaby comes, they're not going to want me around. They're going to want their mama, as I would want my mama, right? So I'm so scared that I'm going to miss out because I had all boys and I didn't have a girl to say, yes, mom, come be in the delivery room, or yes, I need your help, or call me because the baby needs something. Sadly, I lost my husband and lost 2 daughters, so it's been a very hard year. I'm so sorry. My heart breaks for you. I am so sorry for your loss, baby. Ah, that is awful. No, you won't believe me. There's nothing like grandchildren. I have mine, 9 and 14 great. Oh my gosh. So when your grandbaby has a grandbaby, what's that feeling like? Oh my gosh. Could you imagine that feeling? I think my heart would explode. Y'all, I know it would explode. There's for sure would be. No way. I could not. I can't imagine losing a child either. Man, can't imagine. That just breaks my heart. Man, I tell you, I'm so sorry. And like I just got done saying, that's like my biggest fear is losing Kev. So to lose your loved one on top of your child, no, thank you. I am, oh, bless your heart, honey. I can't imagine. I honestly am so sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss. Does this creepy cloth around this sign look like a net? I think it looks more like a fisher's net than creepy. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of Spanish moss at the bottom of my stand here. If I can find some. Of course I found some. I want some Spanish moss at the bottom. I definitely do. Maybe that's the creep factor that I'm missing in the flower arrangement is the Spanish moss. Huh. I want it to be primitive. I want it to be shabby, all the things. Maybe it does need some Spanish moss. Guys, it needs Spanish moss. That's what it needed. It's good. It's so good. It's so good. Yes, darling. Yes. And I could put my smaller bones in there. I kind of wanted to save some bones for the bottom. But that is it, y'all. Look at that creep factor. That is so good. That's what it was missing. I will show you. Looky there. Oh, yeah. That's what it was missing. Spanish moss at the bottom. And we're going to add some more in the floral arrangement. Yay! We're going to add some behind the roses. Yes! Why didn't I think of Spanish moss before this? I feel like I've been, like, lost. Yes, that's what it needs. It needed some Spanish moss. The more they come, the more precious they are. Aww. Guys, I really can't wait. My son is so madly in love. The other one's so madly in love. The 23-year-old has not dated anybody since he moved out, but whatever. He's like totally against like kids and all that stuff. I don't know if he's against kids. I think he's more against like concentrating on doing him, working, doing stuff that he finds interesting, and he knows that kids are just an extra cost, and he's not met anybody. So I guess you got to meet somebody to, you know. But anyways, on another thing. But yeah, I just cannot wait. Cannot wait, y'all. Oh! Then the other one, they're like, I thought tonight or last night they came over and they're like, I was like, I'm getting ready to get in the shower. Like, no, stay. Don't get in the shower yet. We got something to tell you or something to show you. And I was thinking it was a baby, y'all. I thought she was going to tell us she was pregnant. I was okay with it. I'm just saying. Yes. Yes. Bring that creep factor. Yes. To me, Spanish moss just gives like a creep factor that I love. I'm loving it, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of hot glue down on the brim. I'm gonna kind of keep my Spanish moss up here at the top of it. I gotta be done by 9, so I gotta hurry up. I gotta get up early for work tomorrow, so I can't keep messing around here. But this is what it needed, and I love it. I'm gonna go ahead and put this white rose down. I've kind of been against it, but it's going. It's gonna have to go. Everybody kept telling me white rose to make it pop, so we're gonna do the white rose to make it pop. That's what everybody said and suggested, and against my better judgment, I do like the creepy hand coming out of the rose, kind of like it's holding it. Plus what I did on one side, I've been doing on the other. So if I put my little skeleton guy up here and have him sitting, the creep factor of the rose would probably be a good idea. Mr. Skeleton guy, you're looking a little wonky poo, dude. But it's my last creepy hand. So if I put it there, that's all I got. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it over there. Okay. We're going to do the creepy hand, y'all. We're going to put her down. You know what's the saddest thing is I think this might be the best project that I've made this year. And it honestly, I have nowhere for it. I don't know what I was thinking. Usually people like craft because they have a spot that they want to put it in. Not this girl. I just knew I wanted to make a witch's hat. That's all I knew. I didn't have a clue where it was going to go, but here we are. And it's going to be sad because I don't have a way to display it. And it's too cute, too good to be sitting in a closet, isn't it? It's way too good to be sitting in a closet. I'm telling you, way too good. Okay, I think I want to put some Spanish moss around my sign. The creepy cloth didn't look right, but I think the Spanish moss would. Spanish moss. Boy, that's a mouthful, ain't it? So I'm going to just put some hot glue here, and we're just going to spread it across the top of the sign and down the corner. Give it some creep factor. Okay, and I'll show you guys in a minute. It's good. It's really good. It's so good. Probably should have got a fresh piece of Spanish moss because this guy is looking a little cray cray. You guys, it's looking a little cray cray. Are you guys enjoying this? Watching me? Do you guys craft, or you just like to watch people craft? I'm curious to know. Give me the hearts, guys, so we can get pushed out to the For You. That looks good. Okay, I'm pleased by that. We're going to put some Spanish moss at the bottom of my little stand as well. And then I'm burping up seafood, and it doesn't taste well, I'll tell you that. It was wonderful going down, but it wasn't as yummy burping up. I wonder if we should have Mr. Skeleton Guy hold a pumpkin. No. Would a pumpkin fit down there? No. Maybe a littler pumpkin would. Maybe a little pumpkin would look good in his lap. What do you guys think? I'm turning him around here. How are we looking so far? See my skeleton in my hand? Should I put a pumpkin in his lap? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know in the comments below. And then we need to put a creepy spider on my sign. So I need to get me another spider. Got him. Okay, let me know in the comments, guys. No pumpkin in the boat on the skeleton. Right? Is that what we're saying? No pumpkin. Got it. I hear you loud and clear, ladies. Okay. Added a spider for cohesiveness at the bottom of my sign. It actually would have looked really cool in the corner, but he's too late. He's glued down now. Let's get some of this paint picked up. Maybe, okay. Let me pick up some of this here. We got to get the other lights going. We're running out of time. We got 5 minutes. There ain't no way I'm going to finish this in 5 minutes. No way. I might put the pumpkins at the bottom, though, you guys. I really might. Okay, so let me glue down the Spanish moss around the stand. I need some more sticks, y'all. Are we liking her so far, though? Where do you guys think that it would look good on? Like, I was thinking a kitchen table, an entryway table for height. I was thinking like the middle of a kitchen table for like a centerpiece. Where do you guys see a big piece like this? Where would you put it? Looks good, Mama. Thank you, baby. You're so sweet, Lando. Have you made it home okay, I take it? Hey, guys, say hi to my boy in the comments. It's crazy because I was just talking about you and Violet. Did you hear what I was saying? Is that what you commented? Yes, ma'am. Centerpiece or fireplace. That's a good option. I didn't think of a fireplace. That's a good one. Okay, I think just a little bit. Oh, you guys, actually, she's really pretty. I like it. I actually like it a lot. Okay. No, what were you saying? I was talking about you and Violet having a baby because Mama's ready for some grandbabies. But I can wait. I can wait, but I can't wait. You know, that's what I was kind of saying. That's what I was kind of saying. You guys, I'm actually madly in love with this piece, and the lights just make it so much better. And I'm wondering if I should go ahead and put a second strand on it and put it throughout the florals and down the piece here, or just leave the hat lit up. So in order for me to be able to make that decision, I'm actually going to turn off the lights and we're going to make that decision together. Yo, chill. Okay, Landon, mama's chilled. All right, guys, you ready? Okay, so, oh, what do we think? Let me, I think the florals. Hi, Landon. That's so sweet. You guys think what? So just the hat or put it through the florals and down the base? And without all the busyness in the back, you guys can get a really good look at it now. Very spooky. It's beautiful. Should we do lights down the base or just in through the florals? I'm obsessed. She's cute. She's so cute. Florals and down the base. Okay. All throughout the florals and base. Okay. Got it. We got 5 minutes. We can get this done in 5 minutes, guys. I think the time has actually went down even more, but we can definitely do it. Okay. So let's get these lights going. You guys, I'm obsessed. When I turned off my overhead lights and seen it in all of its glory, florals and down the base, all through the floral, love it. Um, and seen it down, I mean, like, I just don't know where I'm gonna put it. That is the only issue. Like, I don't have room for it. My whole house is decorated. In order for me to be able to find a spot for it, I'd have to take something else down that I've made that I already love and all the things. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. Lando, you still on here, sweet love? I'm gonna get another piece of lights because this is too wound up, and we don't have that much time to sit here and undo lights. These Amazon lights, guys, these fairy lights is a whole pack of them. They're wired. What I love about them is their battery pack. I think they're like 10, 12 bucks, but you get so many of them. They're warm lighted. They hold their shape. Like, they're great. They're awesome. I love them. The worst part is trying to get them unwound because they are not fun to try to, because they come twisted up like this and then they twist it all around each other and you don't know which way to pull it from. It's they're wounded up, but they're not wound up right. Does that make sense? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Like, it's a hot mess, bro. It takes me so much time to unravel these dang things because if you pull it from one end, they get all twisted. If you pull it from the other end, and it's like one big knot. And it's frustrating. But boy, they are worth it. Ooh, did I get this one? This one wasn't as bad. What you guys doing tonight? What you guys do this weekend? Landon, if you're still here, I was telling them about Grandma's video to Kev when she was in the hospital, telling us that she wants us to get married. That she didn't tell it to me, she told it to him. You know, that was another thing too. Like, I want to get married before I lose all my grandmas and grandpas and my aunt. You know what I mean? Like, my grandpa's getting older. My father's not in my life. So I probably have my son walk me down the aisle now, but playing pool, yes. Do you have an entryway? It would look wonderful there. I don't. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of places to just display decor. I had Honey put me shelves up in the kitchen so that I have more places to display my decor because I love me some decor, girl. But yes, I don't. I think I do have a bay window, and I think it will look beautiful in my bay window. However, my dog, when I leave, little Miss JoJo jumps up in there and looks out the window until we come home. So I'm afraid she's going to knock it over and ruin it. That would be awful. So I don't know. I have a huge shelf I could put it on, but it might be too tall for the shelf. Um, I have a side table on the couch beside the TV that I could put it on. But right now I have little tiered trays on each one of those, and it would kind of throw off the decor there. I know I gotta display it. Come on, you guys. I thought I had it. Now there's a big old knot in it. I'll be dang. You're taking my time. Oh, you little stinker. Hi. Says it would look good with some tiered candles and some black books stacked. Girl, yes. Style it like that? Yes, girl. Yes, it would. You're right. Okay, this has got the biggest knot I have ever seen. Let me see if I pull the tab and turn it on. That maybe I can get it out. Ugh, my gosh. These little stinkers. So twisted up, y'all. All right, well, maybe I can use it in the cluster. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to start feeding them lights through here. Where's my starting place going to be? I want my end place to be behind the sign. Yeah, let's start top, go bottom. All right, so we want to put them in the front mostly. So I'll go up in the front, back in the back. And then I'll bring it through this way. It's not going to allow me to get down in there like I want to. Okay, back in the back. See that dang knot, y'all? It's awful. I'm just going to shove it on in there. No, I'm not. I got to see that. That's going to be, I don't look trashy after all this beautiful work. I do not want that. All right, so I'm going to bring you up under, take the knot, and tuck it in. Okay, there we go. Match the other side? Yes. Okay. So then up and under this guy, I'm going to tack it right. I want that light to go with the florals, not with the base. Okay. So I'm going to tack the first little light up here. Just a little bit of hot glue, just a tiny bit. And then I got to get the sign on there. All right, so let's put the sign right here on this ledge. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have to, this stuff, I think the moss is, my nose is so sensitive, man. Anytime I get anything on my nose, it itches like crazy. Or I'm starting to think that I might be allergic to caffeine. Every time I start, like, I've had me a massive caffeine. I've had a lot of Starbucks, not a lot of Starbucks, but I had Starbucks today that actually has 8 milligrams or 8 shots of espresso in it today. And anytime I come down off of caffeine, boy, does my nose just itch. Itches. Tilt the sign slightly. I'm trying to. My whole point of this is just to get it attached to where it doesn't fall off. I don't want it to fall off. That's the biggest fear. I don't want it to fall off. I want it to be straight and I don't want it to fall off, y'all. So I'm going to hold it in place for a minute. Hopefully it's touching. I used Quick and Bond tight glue and hot glue. And then I'm going to take these lights and put it around the sign, the edge of the sign where the moss is. Hello, my name's Amanda and I can't speak to save my life, y'all. so that I can hide the wire. I like it, y'all. I like it so much. I love it. It's so freaking pretty. I love it. It's spooky pretty. Okay, so then I'm going to bring this one down. And this one over and around. If I can get it all the way across the sign, and I can put this behind the sign, that'll make me a happy girly. I can. I kind of wanted it down there underneath the sea moss, but it's not that serious. All right, let me get you up and under the broom. We're going to light you up on the broom. Okay. You guys, wait till you see this. I'm actually really proud of this. Took me all weekend, so I better be. I've worked on this thing for quite some hours. Definitely. Okay, one more light up here. I kind of wanted it to go around the bottom of the base, but it's not that serious. I'm running out of time. I don't have time to fuss with it. And I probably could have got it around the base, but that knot got in my way. But I ain't had time for it, y'all. I just ain't got time for it. Ain't nobody got time for that. Right? Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, so then I'm going to take my box, hide it behind the sign, and make sure I can still get to the battery pack. And I can. Make sure we can get it clicked on and off. Maybe I'll put it back here. No, maybe I'll put it down here. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to glue this guy into place. And then we'll turn the lights off and we'll see what she's looking like, y'all. And then I'm going to glue this one up onto here. And at least they're still within the same facility. So you click one on and one the other. Which I don't really like the thought of having to click on two battery packs. But I'm not going to let it be the end all be all, right? Okay. And the last thing I got to do is go through and paint the wires. That is it. That is all. And she'll be done. She'll be done. I'll probably end up putting something down at the, maybe not. Okay, so while I got this paint out, let me get a little itty bitty paintbrush so I can paint the wire and make it look like it blends with the broom. I don't want the wire to look like a sore thumb, sticking out like a sore thumb. Dang it, Amanda, that is not the color that you painted the broom. You painted it brown, ding dong. Holy macaroni. Urgh. It's alright, we'll just paint over it. Ain't no thing but chicken wing, honey. Alright. Okay. You guys, I am very, very, very happy on the way that it turned out. And I'm hoping that I can actually paint the wire. I'm pretty sure I can. Let me see. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, girl. I want to finish this tonight. I have been working on this all weekend. And I do not want to have to worry about, oh, I should have done this. Oh, I should have done that. You know? So I'm going to get the front, then we'll twist it around. You guys can see all of its glory when I turn it around here. And what's great is I can just go over this wire. Because I painted that drop cloth black, it works. Okay, so someone said they did poker, I think, this weekend. Is that what I read was poker? Let me read again. Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure that's what I read. Isn't that what I read? Tell me what else you guys did this weekend. So, like I said, I got to go look at wedding rings. I was off work. I just recently got a promotion at work. And so getting off of work for my birthday was kind of huge, which I'm so thankful I did. I'm actually going to track you down. Doesn't look right, but hey, you guys, guess what? You guys' battery's getting low. Holy, that stinks. That just goes to show it's time to go to bed. It's time to call it a night. I want to make sure you get to see the final project. Oh, dang it. Hold on. You can see here. Oh, it's paused. Sorry, guys. So you can see there where you can tell a difference where the wire is and isn't. The paint it in so well. Looks so good. Sorry about that. The phone is about to die. So you know we're leaving anyways. I did plug you in just so you could see the end product. However, you know I gotta go. So I'm just gonna paint some of this up here because it does make a difference. It really truly does, which I'm glad it does, because those wires were kind of sticking out like a sore thumb, girl. What do we think so far? Do you guys like the front and with the sign and everything? Can you see it okay? Do I need to pull it back? As soon as I'm done painting up these wires, we'll turn that light off and we'll see what she looks like in all of her glory. Now I just gotta find space for her, right? Looks great. Awesome. You guys are liking it? Give me some hearts if you're liking it, guys. Let me know. Let me know so I know I did a good job and you do like it. Would you put it in your home? Give me some hearts if you'd put it in your home. Yeah, I see lots of hearts going. Give me some hearts if you would purchase it for your home. Would you pay money for it for your house? Okay, I'm seeing a little bit of hearts. Okay. I'm interested to know. I had one lady said, as is, before I painted it and decorated it, she was talking like 60 to 70 bucks. I'm like, girl, okay, maybe I should sell it. Because, I mean, after as much time as I have in it right now, I could see where that would be end up being the cost. Um, Pieces like this on Etsy go for hundreds of dollars. And I mean hundreds of dollars. Which I never understood that, but now I do. Because I worked on this project all weekend long, baby. All weekend long. Okay, I'm so happy that I was able to cover up those wires with the paint. Thank goodness that worked. Because I knew I wanted it lit up, but I did not want that wire to show. Definitely didn't want that wire to show. Okay, I like it. I'm satisfied. Okay, guys, you ready to see it with the lights off and see how we did? All right, so let's turn her on around. Oh, she's so cute. I do like her a lot. Put some of the stuff out of the way. Can you guys see it far back enough? Okay. So here we go. And then here we go. Oh, aww. I like it. It looks so good. Lit up at night. If you could see it in person, it's so much spookier. But guys, are you kidding me? I like the moss at the bottom. I really, really like it. It's really cute. It turned out even better than I expected. I just don't know how Skeleton Guy needs to keep looking in the right way. You guys, it's so pretty, right? Oh, Landon, you want to join me as a we'll get Landon in here too, guys. Oh, maybe it won't let me. We're loving it? Okay, good. Yay. I can't wait to go show Honey. I wish this feather is a little back further than the other feather. I don't know. Did I shove this in here too far? Or I need to tuck that back under. There we go. I like that better. Oh my gosh. I'm really impressed. All right, guys. I'm going to let you go because I need to go style it and take a video of it for a TikTok and for YouTube Reels and Instagram and all the things. But I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this weekend while I created it. And you never know, you might see it on sale for Facebook. I don't know. I don't know where I would sell it, to be honest with you. Um, but I don't know that I have the heart to sell it because I put so much love into her. You guys, I got to take a 5-minute cleanup. Do you guys want to hang out with me while I do a 5-minute cleanup, or are you guys ready to go? You let me know. I'm more than welcome to keep you going here as I do a 5-minute cleanup. I always try to leave my craft room with a 5-minute cleanup because it's not always that easy. Do you guys want me to stick around, or are you ready for me to leave? Good night. Okay, you're ready to go. Okay. Girl, I feel that. I wonder if we should add some bones at the bottom to kind of tie in the bones at the top. And I do have a creepy hand upstairs I guess I could use. I do like the bones at the bottom. I'm going to do bones at the bottom real quick. I had so much fun with you guys. But I got to figure out a way to style this. And I appreciate everyone hanging out with me tonight. You guys are fabulous. And you know it. At least I hope you do. I had so much fun with you guys. Thanks for chatting with me. It really meant the world. Because there's so many times that I've gone live where I don't get anybody to chat. And it's boring AF. It's a lot to entertain yourself, and because I do YouTube live as well, I can't play music, and the music would make a world of difference, girly. World of difference, let me tell you. All right, 5-minute cleanup. I need my light back on for that. We added the bones at the bottom. I just love those draperies. They're so good. Enjoyed it in a beautiful place. Can't wait to see how you style it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do. I have a corner. My bay window is like witch themed, so I'm having a feeling I'm gonna put it up there with some candles like you guys suggested. I do not have any spell books or creepy books, so that won't work, but I can't wait to go show Honey. Honey's gonna like it. He's gonna love it. All right, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me. Oh, the reason why I took my apron off is because I actually wore this shirt for this project. It says resting witch face. So yeah, love it. But yeah, that's the reason why I took off my apron. Okay, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me. You guys are absolutely amazing. And you know it. I hope you have a beautiful night. Until next time, you guys, I will talk to you later. Bye-bye now. Mwah. And now, okay, guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me. I enjoyed making this project with you guys. Hopefully you liked it as well. I will make sure to style it and put it on my YouTube Reels. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it If not, watch the replay. Or hope enjoyed watching the replay. Until next time, you guys, I will talk with you later. Bye now.